Hey, Dr. Sadi Erfani here with Lift Aesthetic Plastic Surgery. Answering another question today that we get through our email. Today the question I'm going to answer is, what is a mini lift? We hear all the time advertisements for mini lift. We see them in newspapers. We talk to plastic surgeons and non-plastic surgeons about mini lifts. So what really is a mini lift? Well, I got to tell you, a mini lift to me is a marketing term. It just means that basically there's less work done than what somebody else would call a full facelift. Honestly, a mini lift to me is just one part of a facelift. If you think about a facelift, the typical facelift that we hear about, including the mini lift, really addresses only the lower third of the face, including the jaw and the neck. A full facelift, in my opinion, is going to include the mid facelift, which is heightening of the cheeks and the eyes. And a lot of people achieve this without actually doing a mid facelift, and they'll do this with implants. And then the final aspect of a full facelift, again, in my opinion, is the brow lift. Okay, when you get a brow lift, some sort of mid-face rejuvenation or tightening, and you get the traditional facelift or mini lift or lower third facelift, that to me is a full facelift. Now, some people define a mini lift as how extensive their incision is, whether it's a limited incision around the ear or maybe it's just behind the ear or in front of the ear. Some people call that a mini lift. Some people regard a mini lift as something done under local anesthesia. Well, I got to tell you, I take about 3 or 4 hours to do my facelift, which is, some people may regard as a mini lift because I do it under local anesthesia, and that's how I do most of my facelifts. I'm just comfortable doing it that way. So when you're going to see somebody about a mini lift, you have to understand what the definition of that is. Does that mean it's going to be just a quick skin lift? Maybe that's all it's going to be. Is it going to include the platysmoplasty, which we routinely include here as part of our Spirit Lift package? That when we do our lower third mini lift under local anesthesia, we include a liposuction and we include the platysmoplasty, the neck tightening procedure. Will they include that, or is that an extra charge? Does that mean that maybe you need the mid-facelift done or the brow lift done? You should ask these questions because very frequently that's not included in a mini lift. So there are a lot of different dimensions or a lot of different aspects to why someone might call a facelift a mini lift. It might just mean that it's done under local anesthetic. To me, a facelift that's done with the S-incision, a long incision that goes up into the hairline and is covered and is designed in such a way so that the hair regrows through it, goes around the transition of the ear, below and up, back and behind, and in the hairline again. Sounds extensive, but guess what? You get really excellent results that way. It can be done under local anesthesia. It's something that you can recover from without any side effects or complications, sometimes in less than a week. And we don't try to race the clock here. We won't do a facelift in 1 hour. We won't do anything like that. It's not what we do here. What we do here is we try to produce excellent results. So when we're doing a mini lift, you're still going to have a wonderful facelift that's going to last you several years. Many studies have shown that facelifts last anywhere from 7, 10, 15 years. You're going to have that kind of work done when we do our mini lift here. So you want to be able to ask that question. What kind of mini lift are you getting? Are you getting something that's going to last for you, or is this a marketing term that attracted you? Just make sure you get your questions answered properly by whoever you're seeing. Once again, thank you for the opportunity. Thanks for sending in the questions, and hope that covers the information that you were seeking. It's Dr. Sadi Erfani signing off from Spirit Lift Aesthetic Plastic Surgery. Take care.